Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Are you guys ready for another magazine flip through? I know I am. I love doing these because they're so easy just to sit down and spend some time going through a magazine and talking with you guys. So today I just grabbed one. It has the cover on it. I have no idea what it is. So I'm going to show you guys. Oh, look at that. August of '89. That is adorable. I love that. All right, so I'll pop this cover off. All right, let's just get into it. So again, it has the same old thing we see at the beginning of every one of them. Look at this girl's face. She's cute. Ooh. This is a rosebud hat and bag set, and then hand puppets. I like this hat and bag set. Let me get it right there. I bet that takes forever. And look at the puppets. Gotta love that haircut. Look at the lines down the side. That's hilarious. So now we have an heirloom classic bedspread. Ooh. That's pretty. That has got to be massive. Wonder how big that is. Oh, it's only a twin. I thought that was bigger. But that is very pretty. And I love the picture frame. See the crochet around that? I wonder if there's a pattern for that too. It's an international doll and it's Miss Egypt. Says, like most fertile lands, Egypt has suffered from many invasions. Its history can be traced back over 5,500 years. The capital city is Cairo. Cairo is a city of mosques, minarets, and teeming bazaars. From the minarets, Molosseum officials called, I'm going to mess this entire thing up, this entire paragraph. Mizans appear 5 times every day, at dawn, noon, 4 o'clock, sundown, and midnight, to call the faithful to prayer. Mausoleums, I think this is supposed to say account for more than 91% of the population. Women are not allowed to let men see them unveiled. A woman's cloak is usually dark blue with the face veil made of coarse black crepe, kept free from the nose and mouth by a little cylinder of gilt wood. Where is it at? Right there. I think that's supposed to say account. But I will let you guys read that and correct me on my mispronunciations. But this is her. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Okay. It's the pattern. It's a cute little yellow rosebud vest. I like this. I like her hair. Mine has been driving me nuts today. I put this different product I bought in my hair and it's made the curls like sticky. It's driving me insane. I'm probably going to go wash it out after this. But here is a man sweater. Here you go. Not gonna say anything. Oh, here's a lady's cable sweater. This is cool. Blank Blank has designed this classic cardigan from popular Karen's Perfect Puff sport weight yarn, aptly titled Her Lady's Cable Sweater buttons down the front with 9 silver buttons. I like this. See how all the cables start here and then come down? That's really cool. Small, medium, large. That's the only sizes it has. Pattern. Aw! Look at these little candle holders. Do you guys see these grapes? I was talking in another video. I think this was probably a little while ago, but I was talking about something about we were at an antique store and I seen these old bunch of grapes, and my grandma used to have those sitting on her kitchen table. And when my sister and I were kids, we used to always grab one of those grapes and they were like squishy and we would chew on it and then put it back on the thing. That's exactly what those grapes look like. Don't ask me. I have no idea why we did that, but we did. This is cute. I really like this top. Look at that. It's called Mist Green Popcorn Top. Karen's Jewel, 100% mercerized cotton in sea mint, crochets into a delicate but rugged mist green popcorn top. Designed by... Peppered both front and back with puffy popcorn stitches for a boutique look. I think that's cute. Ah! Look at this Barbie dress. I think I'm going to have to make this. I think this is cute. And I think I have a thread like that I got from, I don't know, something I found in an antique store that had a bunch of crochet thread in it. And they have this pink, and I've seen this green and a blue maybe. But I love that. It's called a spring pinafore gown. Our fashion doll fanciers... Sometimes the way the paragraphs in these magazines are worded really throw me off. And the commas, like I really feel like there should be commas in certain places and there's not. Our fashion doll fanciers will love a special doll design. The spring pinafore gown is crocheted separately as a dress and a pinafore. Your little girl will love it. Or your big girl. That is so pretty. Oh, it does have the pattern for that picture frame. Here's a picture frame for a special vertical photo you simply must place on display. Blank blank chose Coats and Clark white crayon and a little doily. I really like that. Oh, here's the girl sailor outfit. She's so okay. I gotta say this. The girl in this picture, her face, the way her face is, reminds me of that little black-headed girl from Little Rascals. Look at her face. Isn't that cute? And look at her little feet. That is too cute. But her little face reminds me of that. I don't even know what the character, I don't even remember what they, all I can think of is Alfalfa and Spanky. What is her name? I don't know. And then the He-Man Woman Haters Club. That's all I can think of. I don't know. But here is a Moonflower swimsuit for your Barbie or fashion doll. Come on. There we go. I think I've seen something, or I've shown something like this on my channel before. Not that I made, I mean like through these vintage magazine flip-throughs. But it's a Tooth Fairy pillow. How cute is that? See a little quarter? A bread cloth. So my question for this is, what would the purpose of this be? Blank Blank returns to her Country Treasures column with a lovely bread cloth crocheted from cream bedspread cotton. There are 4 pineapple motifs, 1 in each corner. Like this really, I don't know what the purpose of this is, I guess. But it's really pretty. I like it. She did a great job. I'm trying to get it to where I can hold it and show you guys. See where it says bread in the middle? I mean, obviously, besides putting your loaf of bread on it, I guess. I don't get the purpose. But I like it. It's pretty. My grandma used to always have butter setting on the table like that. I think she had a little glass cover that went on top of it. Or maybe not. I don't remember. Oh, this is adorable. It's called a bunny dress. And it looks like little peeps. Look. I love that they have just one bunny has the winking eye. That is too adorable. I love that. It says, sweet pink bunny faces encircle the waistline of our adorable size 1 bunny dress. One bunny? One size? Red Heart Sport Weight. It's so cute. That has to probably be my favorite of it. Well, this looks like Marilyn Monroe. Look at that. Where did that pattern even start? Oh. It says black and white dream dress for 20-inch doll. Doesn't say anything about it actually being Marilyn Monroe. But it looks like her. She's even got the mole. See? Wouldn't that be cool if it had the pattern for the dress that that fans up whenever that white dress that she... Was she standing on like a street grate or something? That would be cool to have that pattern. Or at least just have a crochet pattern of it. There's a pillow. I like that. That is done with an Afghan hook, and then they just embroider or cross stitch the design on it. Oh, here is the crochet questions. Excuse me. I'll read just a couple of these. Here's a good one. Some of the questions are kind of odd. Anyway, this says, when I find a pattern I like, I can never find the yarn called for in the instructions. Can yarns be substituted successfully? If so, how do I know which yarns to choose? So she's asking, like, if she can't find that specific yarn the pattern calls for, then how, you know, so the first thing that comes to my mind is if I said, like in one of my designs, I do Karen Simply Soft, and I would say, you know, if I didn't substitute, I would say, you know, you can use a Karen Simply Soft for this, and then let's say somebody can't find Karen Simply Soft, so they wouldn't know a yarn to substitute it because they wouldn't know what it's like. But she says the answer is, you certainly may substitute yarns if you can't find the ones called for in your directions. It isn't all that tricky. Yarns basically fall into 4 categories. Bulkies, 4-ply knitting worsted weight, that's all one type. Let me start that over. Yarns basically fall into 4 categories. Bulkies, 4-ply knitting worsted weight types, sport weight, and baby yarns. Am I the only one that disagrees with that? Because aren't sport weight and baby weight both 3-weight yarns? You guys chime in the description box and let me know what you guys think, because I think it's bulky, 4-weight, and then sport and baby weight are the same. So I'm curious as to what... I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep going. There are, of course, cottons and novelty yarns that may vary slightly, but let's look at the 4 basic types first. Oh, I should have kept reading. First of all, your gauge is your key. When substituting yarns, so long as the gauge remains the same, your substitution will work. To be certain, make a test swatch with the hook called for in your directions. If it produces the gauge called for, you're on your way. Bulky yarns are easily substituted. These call for larger hooks such as I, J, and K. When buying bulky yarns or any yarns, be sure the skeins are the same weight as those called for in your directions. If they are less, be sure to buy enough extra to compensate. Bulky yarns often come in textures or have naps. You may or may not wish to duplicate this effect when substituting. All 4-ply knitting worsted weight yarns are interchangeable with 4-ply acrylic yarns. Specialty yarns such as chenille and Irish oiled yarns are also interchangeable with knitting worsted. The most common hooks used with 4-plies are G and H, although many times larger hooks are called for to produce special effects. Sport weight yarns are sometimes called sock and sweater yarns. These are used for finer work such as socks, vests, and endless crafts projects. There are 2-ply yarns, and most 2-ply yarns are interchangeable. Sport weight yarns call for smaller hooks such as E and F. Baby yarns are soft and airy, calling for still smaller hooks such as C and D. Sometimes even the larger steel hooks, usually reserved for cottons. I cannot stress the importance of the gauge enough. For successful substitution, the gauge must not change or your garment will not fit properly. If you are making an afghan or a decorative piece, the finished size will be affected if the gauge is not correct. If you find that you're having trouble keeping the gauge accurate to the directions, experiment with different size hooks until you get it right. So long as you don't compensate so drastically as to change the appearance of the stitch, a change of hook size will not affect your finished item. Good luck. Man, I don't agree with that. So they're saying sport weight would be like a sock yarn, but that's like a 2 weight, or maybe even a 1. I find this really odd. And I also realize that this is from 1989, so things do change, but anyway, so I recently attended an antique fair and saw some lovely pieces called tambour crochet. Tambour. Tambour crochet. I was fascinated by this lovely art of crocheting on cloth. What can you tell me about it? A tambour crochet is a very old art. Again, the way this is worded. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Tambour crochet is a very old art. The work consists of a chain stitch technique done on fabric. Years ago, special extra strong hoops were used to hold the fabric very taut. These are no longer made. However, a good sturdy embroidery hoop makes a nice substitute. The tambour hooks are shaped like very fine crochet hooks with points on the end to allow them to pierce the fabric. These are still available and may be had or ordered. Sorry, I got a notification. Or may be ordered from your needlecraft specialty shop. To work tambour crochet, you would hold a hook on top of your fabric and the thread underneath it. It's just like crocheting a chain, but you have fabric in between. The fabric must be stretched very tightly in order to allow the hook to pass back through it, carrying the thread without snagging. It's a tricky skill to master, but well worth the effort. Once you get the hang of it, beads may be strung on your thread, and you can produce lovely beaded work by working on the wrong side of your piece and holding one bead against each stitch you work from beneath as you secure it. Tambour crochet is a very delicate art form which will reward the eye and the artist with its uniqueness. Good luck. I'm going to have to Google that because I'd like to know what that looks like. And then I'm thinking on my Facebook group, I think somebody asked a question And I think it may have to do with that. I'm going to have to look at, find that question on my Facebook group. And because I don't remember how she worded the question or what the question was, but I remember it was something about crochet on fabric. I think. I'm going to have to look that up. But anyway, so the bright idea. Everyone who has ever taken hook to yarn has had to deal with an unruly skein or two. Maybe you have a pet who thinks that skein is a new toy, or maybe you've got one of those stubborn skeins that just won't feed properly. Here's a bright idea that saved my yarn from the jaws and claws of dog and cats. You'll need a tall 2/4 plastic container with a wide mouth and flexible plastic lid. The type sold in supermarkets for storing liquids in the refrigerator. Cut a hole in the center of the lid large enough to pass your yarn through. Thread the end of your skein through the hole from the underside of the lid. Place the skein in the container and snap the lid in place. The yarn will feed beautifully through the holes as you work. It will stay clean and untangled, and it has now become conveniently portable. Ideal for those take-along projects. I think she may be talking about the... So I have a little one. I think I got it from my sister. Like, she gave me the spinach dip she made in this container. But it has like... So it's like a leftovers container is what I call them. But it has a little little lid on the top. It's for soups. So like when you microwave the soups, you just lift that up and it lets the steam come out of that little hole while you're microwaving it. I think that's what she's talking about. If not, the only other thing I could think of is like a big butter bowl where you cut a hole in the lid. It's the only thing I can think that she's talking about. Here's the crochet potpourri. Can anyone help me find a Delft Star Indian design Afghan? I don't know what that is. I'm collecting crochet patterns for senior citizens who lack funds to buy them for themselves. If you don't care to donate, we surely would appreciate it. Here's a list of what we'd like. Not too difficult, please. 11.5-inch fashion doll, miniature dollhouse, cups, saucers, bear rug with stuffed head. Oh, that was from Wisconsin. And the first one was from Oklahoma. This one from Australia. Looking for pen pals, Christmas directions, and a crochet tennis ball done in double crochet stitches. Let me know what you'd like. I'm not sure what this is. If this is a question or if this is just a... crochet. All it says is like there's no address or anything, but it says crochet hooks. If holding your hook has become painful, build it up with any of the foam products that are available. If you can't find them, sponge hair rollers will work on larger size hooks. For smaller hook, try wrapping them with a soft tape such as adhesive tape until you find a grip that's comfortable. I like that foam roller thing. That's a good idea. And then it says use a kitchen timer. When you crochet, set a kitchen timer for a time that is good for you. 20 minutes for me. That's in parentheses. When it goes off, get up and take a break. Walk around, do the crocheters workout, or go splash your face with cold water. Sitting too long in one place can cause you to become stiff and tired, and mistakes can show up in your work because of this. By taking frequent breaks, you can stay refreshed and get more crocheting done more effectively. Efficiently. I read that wrong. What is the crocheters workout? That? Supporting your project. Working on larger, heavier items in crochet can be tiring. to legs and arms, especially so if you have some sort of physical problem. Take the pressure off by working at the table. The weight of the project will be supported by the table. If you're sitting on an easy chair or couch, a chair placed in front of you or other similar item can do nicely. I even use my walker. Don't forget your neck and eyes. Looking down on your work for any length of time can tire your eyes and make your neck stiff and sore. Don't forget them. These 2 easy, gentle exercises will help. Do only what you feel comfortable with. For the neck, turn your head slowly from right to left 5 times. Then face straight ahead and nod your head up and down 5 times. Then slightly roll your head and neck in a circle 5 times. For your eyes, facing straight ahead, look up towards the right, down towards the right, across and up towards the left, and down to the left. Look in each direction 5 times. Do not move your head while doing this. Then close your eyes and count to 10. Open them. Do this 5 times and relax. Oh, so she just wrote all of this in. Oh, I see. It said, I love how I answer my own questions. It says, the beginning of that started off with, as always, I enjoy Crochet World, but especially liked the article, The Crocheter's Workout, by blank blank in the 89 January-February issue. At the ripe old age of 33, I thought I would have to give up crocheting because of rheumatoid arthritis. At 33, wow. I did not have to stop for a short time because my hands had gotten quite bad. I did have to stop for a short time because my hands had gotten quite bad. They still are, but experimenting with different ideas, I have been able to resume my craft and am happy to share these ideas with your readers. Not only will they help anyone who may have arthritis, they will help anyone to crochet more easily. She's from Chicago. That's cool. Oh, here's the definition of potpourri. A mixture of flowers, herbs, and spices used for scent. A miscellaneous collection, a medley. A means by which crocheters swap ideas, information, friendship squares, and generic pattern requests. Sorry. I had to burp. Crochet World Index to Volume 11. The categories are listed in alphabetical order with the name of each category in natural order. To find special event ornaments. I'm not sure what that is. Alright. Oh, is that it? Yes. Just the directions. Finishing patterns. Classified ads. Extra money report shows how you can turn hobby into money-making venture. Rush $5. Crochet your mother would know. And that's it for this one. I do like looking at these backs. I still think she's adorable. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I have a bunch of stuff I have to get done around the house before bed, dinner, laundry, dishes, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me know in the comments what you thought of what they said about the yarn weights. I don't know. I find that a little off. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.